We're going to start on 4 lakes, and this was after Aquarina and Nomad got the early bans. Pacific Islands and Canberra the home pick, so we're going to get to see some sudden death. Admin bans came in, Golden Swamp, and then Braedes said, I want 4 lakes, not Water Nomad. Civs. Admin has said Sicilians, Chinese, Vikings, Koreans, all out. Good options on water there. And then the bans, largely pretty standard bans. Maybe Vietnamese a little bit surprising. Not an S tier water civ, but very good. As for picks, Braedes gets Mongols early. I'm going to guess that's a 4 lakes pick. But I guess they have got some land options in these maps. Canberra, 4 lakes. And to be honest, there's a lot of hunt on Pacific Islands. Mongols might be getting slept on for Pacific Islands. There's a lot of hunt. You don't start with a lot of hunt, but you do migrate to a lot of hunt. And I'm just going to keep that in the back of my mind from now on. That's a worthy pick on that map. So I take that back. Mongols could be played anywhere. Braedes also has Ethiopians, Malay, and Italians lasted deep. Ace goes Wu first. Now, Wu have very much been popular on Pacific Islands. Persians is like Canberra to a T. And 4 lakes does feel like Byzantines and Dravidians. I really like Ace's draft here. Lots of good things. I feel like he's got some of the best civs for the maps that we're playing. Whereas, look, Ethiopians, Mongols get some nice bonuses on 4 lakes. I'm surprised. I'll be looking forward to seeing where Braedes plays what he's got. All right, I'm going to get the game up, and we'll look at getting into game number 1. No need to stick around and wait any longer, hey? Should be there. Doesn't want to show in capture age. Just going to restart the game briefly. I'll just run an ad break for everyone at this moment as well. Well, everyone except those that are my favourite people, of course. Starting on 4 lakes. Okay. I think we're all good. Just need some elos for these people as well. I'm just going to go grab them quickly. That way there's no other spoilers for anyone else. You don't want that. Don't want anyone else copying some unfortunate spoilers. So we've got 1683. And Ace 1523. It appears that I need to put a United States of America flag here. And an AU flag here. Braedes v Ace. That's in place. Mongols, Dravidians, set. Oh, I didn't write ELO. Now that's just going to annoy me if I don't write ELO there. Alright, welcome along. We've got Braedes and Ace, Girt By Sea, Division 2, Week 3. Both these players are 2-0, heading into Week 3. And they get to assert their dominance at the top of Division 2 with a win here. Braedes is in the northwest, playing as the Mongols. 2 back boars as well, very handy. He's going to see his deer and sheep here. And Ace is in the southeast, playing as the Dravidians, which, in my opinion, kind of can counter Mongols. Not too badly. You have faster firing skirmishers, which is extremely nice, and just the ability when it comes to wood techs, just to be able to keep pumping out the skirms, which, well, the Mongols, they like to play their cav archers, they like to play their unique unit, which is a cav archer, and yeah, just feels like that the Dravidians side go okay, match up well against the Mongols. Dravidians also have the added bonus on the ponds with a dock counting as population space. So they'll look to fish on the sides for sure. Both players, I imagine, are going to fish on the sides. And yeah, now it should be all about probably pushing deer. I imagine it'll be pushing deer. Yeah, looks like Braedes is on it now. Ace actually went forward for a little bit. Nice little block there, and there we go. Maybe not the smoothest, but it's all done. In comes the food, and Mongols, yeah, they take their hunt 40% faster. So this is going to be, you just got to rush it in. You got to rush with the deer, rush with the boars. Just force them in. As Mongols, maybe you can delay the dock a little bit because you do want to make sure you're using your own bonus, right? You should still dock. It's still 4 lakes. You have free food if you dock. So dock, please. Delays farms. Adds more eco units. You should do it. There, you can see just how quickly that boar's already under 100 here. Down it goes. You can kill it with a TC these days. One boar coming in. Looks like, I don't remember where Ace's first boar was, whether it was forward or back. Not pushing deer. So that won't be happening. Docks coming in for both. Walls are in. Always nice. Don't want to be caught out by a roaming scout. And fishing ships are on the way. Ace with a tiny bit of idle time there, just as waiting for the dock to come out. In comes boar number 2. And smooth enough. Mongols 18 vils. Probably can get away 19 plus loom, do we say? Or just 19, no loom. Cancel, cancel, up we go. Let's do it. Bang. He's going to go loom anyway. That's alright. Oh, Ace. Not making vils. Forward walls. Aggressive. Vils. Going to get the vils in. And, yeah, taking the last deer before jumping probably to wood again. Maybe a second lumber camp. Maybe some archers. So going on gold. Smalls here. Walls here. Good stuff. Ace. is going to click up. So 19 Vils, but a Vil and a half later with idle time. Does have Loom. Actually missing 2 sheep, so those are going to come in now. Not the worst, as long as I don't get stolen. You're probably not really taking them this early. Vil is going to long distance gold, which makes me think we're going to see Man-at-Arms. Although, if you need if you're going Man-at-Arms as Dravidians, yeah, Man-at-Arms are probably going to be late. If you're going Man-at-Arms, you still need the 40 extra gold, which is now on. And he's actually pushing deer in late as well. I guess the scouting was considered more important. Braedes is getting some more walls up. Eco is running. Oh, he did delay. He must have cancelled Loom and got it after. Cheaper barrier. Oh, okay, so it's 20 gold, not 40. Deer are done. Could probably go take some berries. Go on gold, whichever. Oh no, sorry, there's still a sheep down here. Pig. Forward come Man-at-Arms. Forward come Vils as well. Was that going to be a tower rush attempt? And the Mongols have got scouts out. So the HP bonus kicks in Castle Age. Still 2 Vils coming along here, so I imagine it may be a tower attempt. And the Man-at-Arms are here to support that. Oh, that's an interesting tower location. Oh, just on the gold, I guess. It's on the gold. I get that now. And we're fighting. We are fighting. And the Man-at-Arms are going to go down. The scouts are going to do enough. This tower is not going to go up. No way the tower goes up. The scouts and the Vils are just hovering around. They just need to start fighting. The scouts can leave this for sure. There's 5 of them. I feel like 2 Vils can go on the castle, on the tower, and the other ones can just try to batter down some walls. In we are. Tower, oh, it got 91% of the way. That's a lot of stone that's going down now. And the Vils are going to run back. And Braedes is forward to disrupt the fish, which I quite like as well. More armies coming out. Spearmen out there. I feel like the scouts can take this. There is armor. Or maybe they can't. No, there were 2 low HP scouts, so maybe not. Walls coming in everywhere. Spearmen protecting the Vil there. No spearmen protecting the Vil there. 2 spears at home. 3 hits. Nice. They get their 36 damage in. And sneak Vil the other side, which is just about to get seen by pure luck. Because the Vil for Braedes is working away. Doc working hard. Man-at-Arms and a Spearman working hard here as well. Vils v Spearman. Vils get the win, but this stock still goes up. Braedes hasn't noticed that there's some fun happening on the top. He's also not added any other fish, which I guess he hasn't needed to because his food eco's going okay. But, I mean, at the same time, Vils could have gone off berries. There's 8 of them here that could also go to a second wood line instead. But looking good. Both players. How are we going towards Imp? I think Braedes is ahead there. If he gets a market, lots of walls. This is turning into a maze at home here. Walls up all over the place. Towards Castle Age. I'm getting ahead of myself. No fire, no response. No response here from Braedes. Vils walking away. Spearman and Man-at-Arms coming forward. And no real response here. A little bit of a response from Ace to try and defend this pond. But overall, situation looks probably better for Braedes. This Vils trying to come forward. He's caught by the Spearman. So they will eventually go down. Scouts are in on the woodline though. They got a couple of kills maybe. One Vil went down. One Scout went down. Yeah, Braedes did have imp food. Correct. Don't blame myself then. Is there a hole? There's a hole! Yeah. There's a hole there. And the Vil's going to die. Vil's going to walk all the way forward into its death. Good timing advantage for Braedes here. I wonder if the plan is stone. No, he's walled out his stone. So it may just be Cav Archers with the Rangers coming up now. No way through there. My guess is CA. Heavy on wood. Some farms coming down to keep Vil production going. This could even be a complete draw. No, it'll be a win for Ace. Ace will hold... maybe. Yes, Ace will hold. But they could still keep fighting it. And Braedes probably holds here. Buying wood. Just because there's no blacksmith yet. So needs to get the ranged upgrades in. Those will be a little bit slow. But there's enough on gold to keep them going eventually. It's actually going to be crossbow. It's not going to be... It's not going to be Cav Archers just yet. Still fighting on the 2 ponds, but Archer, crossbow, fletching coming in. I imagine Bodkin won't be too far behind. Archers are going to run into this feudal age army. And they're going to clean it up. They do counter everything here. So they won't have any issues cleaning this up. Ace runs away with it. Probably good. And yes, if you're Braedes, you can just let that go. I wouldn't chase that down. Actually, I probably would chase that down, but I mean, in a casting sense, good call not to chase that down. Sneakville, by the way. Spotted, I think. Spotted. How spotted? As Ace is going to the top pond now. Scouts are ready! How good's that? Scouts are ready. Ponds, all 4 ponds getting some use here. This army tried to go forward. Let's have a look at the crossbow. Now this has been walled up eventually. Towers come in. We're attacking a house uphill. I guess that's just default attack. And good work for Braedes here. Gets the kill. Vil doesn't land. Vil will land here. Action everywhere at the moment. We're now forcing our way through a wall, which is good. 9 crossbow, 10 damage. So I guess the one that's on the hill is doing 2 damage. Oh no, maybe not. I don't know. And once we get through there, interesting to see. And sounds like there's some on the other side. There's some here. So crossbow coming forward on both sides now. Braedes with a war galley upgrade to get fire ships, and now skirms prepped. Elite skirm on the way, Bodkin on the way. So if you're Mongols now, opponent's got skirms, not just any skirms, some really good skirms. Faster firing ones. What's your transition? Is it steppies? Needs more on food probably for that. Adding more fish, which... Where's he adding? Fish is being added here. I guess because there's no response on this dock yet. Crossbow have to run. What are we thinking so far? Are we liking the position for Braedes here? Do we think Ace, who's currently got the counter units, do we think Ace pulls this back? Trying to repair the dock. Still wants to fight it. And the Vils are doing enough there. Okay, Monastery down. Monks in queue. That will go down super fast. Now we get to walk in. Have a look around. See what's changed from last time. And, oh yeah, kill the Vils. That sounds good too. And TC's ready. Town Watch coming in too. I think that's good this time of game. Good to see Town Watch coming in. Ace trying to get some value out of the feudal army. Skirms on the hill against crossbow. You don't want to fight this as crossbow. They might win, but they'll lose a lot. Good micro though. And Workshop at home. Workshop probably the cleanest, the easiest counter to get rid of the mass. You only really need 2 mangonels to stop or turn away all those crossbow, but to turn away all this, turn it away with skirms, need to mass a few more. TC number 2 now for Braedes. Fuel counts largely even. Not on stone yet. So maybe sold 100 stone at some point. Yes, sold some stone to help click up. This army got in the end. Or they walked around, one of the 2 ways. And now they're gone. They lived long lives, these 3. But not very successful ones. Skirms in queue. Archers not being super active. Now they are. Walking around. And you can see there's just a lot going on at the moment. Fishing. Braedes fishing very prominently down the bottom. And may even be adding some at the top or on the east as well. Ace, meanwhile, has a couple of spears walking around. Doesn't have as much vision. And seemingly, he's going to be down 4 pods to 0. So, I'd like to see Braedes get gill nets. Easily forgotten tech. Both players in Castle Age. And it feels like Braedes is going to eventually work away with eco here. 15 fish is the added difference to the Vil counts that are largely the same, but is now 3 TC versus 2. And is outposting the map and is preparing a castle. I like Braedes' position here. That's a lot of vision underneath this dock. Town Watch coming in too. Let's have a look. Have a look at the difference between Town Watch and not Town Watch. Just gives the full coverage of that corner now. And the fight's happening in the middle. We got Crossbow. We've Crossbow up against Monk, Skirm, and Mangonel. So they're going to have to run. And this is where maybe Ace has got the better units and Braedes may be in a little bit of trouble. There's a few longswords in there too. So keep an eye on how this army progresses forward. Mangonel's, how close are the Mangonels? Not ready just yet. Dravidians don't get redemption, so they can't convert siege. Mongols don't get redemption either. So the siege are free to play. One pops out for Braedes. It goes straight down. This push is going to be hard. Hard to stop this Dravidian push. Mangonel got 1 kill. Did a bit of damage. Did a bit more damage. That's good. Got another Mangonel down. But on the hill, trying to repair it. Braedes has a lot of wood, so he could repair that for a while. And Crossbow come in on the other side. Ace is playing good here. Ace is just keeping Braedes honest. 2's a lot of Crossbow here, though. 24. But there's a lot of Skirm, too. Push gets to continue. There's a Mangonel in there. 2 long swords. I think the long swords are going to go down. But they'll also... Oh, and it gets killed by his own unit. Own man. Own man does him. That's unfortunate. And just as that got cleaned up, there is enough for a castle for Braedes. And Ace calls it. Ace calls the GG. 1-0 to Braedes. We'll jump across, have a look at what was played. So Braedes played Mongols, got a win. Ace played bottom pick Dravidians and went down. And we'll go and get ready for game 2. No need to waste any more time. We've got a game 2 that we want to get into and watch. I imagine it will be Pacific Islands. It will be. It will be Malay versus Wu. All right, we're back. It's game 2. Braedes took game 1. And now we're going to have some Pacific Islands action. Braedes playing as the Malay in the north. Ace playing as the Wu in the south. They have their water buffalo. They have one rhino. Very sparse woodlines. And then they want to make their way into the middle. Looks like the western island is a bit bigger than the one on the east. Immediately, they're using their transports that they start with to scout and to get their scout to do its job and scout. 4 coming in early for the Malay. Sort of. Okay. As you do. What? Why is this guy chilling here? As Braedes found not a bug, but like, okay. Never seen that before. That rhino just did not reset. There you go. Keep an eye out here because you could try and snipe a Dockville. And if you ace, you could actually steal a water buffalo here. Take that. There you go. Thank you very much. Why not? So very quickly, they're getting an idea on what's around them. Mainly ace, as Braedes has felt like he's had to play defensively for now. 3 hits on the scout. That's nice. You like that. And I think ace may run here. Scouting is done. That will do. Braedes is actually forced 27 seconds of idle time out of Braedes there. So, job well done. Got a water buffalo and a Ville's worth of idle time. Now gets to drop a dock forward. There'll be 5 there. On wood. 5 on wood always makes the production easier. Of fishing chips, that is. Braedes will dock the front. And they'll go scouting. Scouts and transports had a bit of fun there. And now we wait to see who clicks up, when, and how they're going to play this map. All is quiet. No shenanigans here. Standard play by Ace, who's going a bit heavier to gold. And not transporting those. So that's something a little bit different. All Villes are staying put. And for Braedes, it looks largely the same in the sense that both players are just going to stay on their home islands for now. Oh no, what have we got in here? Got a scout. And maybe we will see some Vils head over. And I think they're going to get spotted. Yeah, sort of spotted. Sort of. Maybe. If Braedes was paying attention, he can spot that. And if you're Ace, do you trust that they got spotted and now you jump off somewhere else? Or what's the go? Second dock for the Malay. Both players up. Similar time. Braedes with a fair bit of idle time though, and still has more. It's going to be fires. Forward lumber camp for Ace. And you can see how the wood lines get less helpful. A lot quicker than your standard wood lines. Alright, we're just kind of waiting around. Some fire ships are going to come forward. Ace has gone for galleys. Braedes might get a Vil kill here. Loom's in, but Feudal Age is in, and that's probably going to be more important. Oh, he brings a fire in to help it out, and the scout goes down as well. 1 for 1. Fire will now chase the galley around. Couple more fires, but Braedes is kind of still stuck at home. On cue, a bunch of Vils are going to go for a run. They're going to find the middle, and the question will be where? Which middle? Doesn't know about what's there. Fires are now coming in on the fish and on the galleys. But still, I'd chase these bad boys down. And they're going to go separate islands for now. Galley forward. Fires still being produced. Oh, these galleys gonna get... These galleys might get swamped a little bit here. There's enough of them. Enough fires that are really gonna hunt them down and start asserting some dominance on water. A couple houses at the back. No land army to speak of just yet. Fighting out this side as well. Fires being produced. Bit of res being held on to from Braedes, who just queues more fire ships to help his way out of that. Blacksmith Market as well. Yeah, all ticking along. Looks like Braedes might have better Castle Age timing again. Very much has... Well, Eco is pretty similar. And has the fishing ships as well. And probably has the better army. Just because Ace doesn't have enough galleys. Oh, and as we speak, the fires are going to split. The galleys are going to come in. No, galleys are going to go back. Fires are going to go back. Cat and mouse happening here. And it's a very quiet game. Super quiet game. We're just waiting for Castle Age now. And a 4 dock for Braedes. Gonna be up to Castle Age really nicely. Ace may need to double click on his market once that goes up to help with the timing. And now there's a solid galley mass. The 9 galleys here, that's starting to... That makes it harder now for the fires to engage. But they may squeeze. Uh-oh. They're going to get some damage in. They're going to squeeze a little bit. Oh, they're all grouped up as well. Ace, you got to pay attention. Pays enough attention. Vil almost went down to the target. And 2-minute timing advantage for the Malay. More Vils trying to get transported, but can't. TC in the middle. War Galley upgrade. Can kind of just send the army forward here. Now, if you're playing as the Wu, the Jans will raid very well. And here we go. In come the fires. They have a bit of a speed increase, I think. Not by much, but enough. I'd just send them through. Send them in. There's too many. And send the transport in too. Why not? Eventually, he won't be able to micro in the forward dock. That's nice. That guy got 100 damage in before disappearing. Dock's going to get taken down here. That galley that's in there isn't going to help out too much. Or he will, because he's going to run away. And now how does this game play out? The transport's getting involved. Get around the transport. Wants to feel part of the crew. Look at him. I can help too. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that regrouping. That's ugly. Is the upgrade going to get in? Repairs come in to help it out. Handy. And dry dock. Is that dry dock? How about that? Ships move faster with dry dock in its current iteration. So that's going to help with the micro. They'll get away from these fires even quicker now. TC on the right. 1 TC on each island. It's just a very, very peaceful game in the middle. Both players just picking an island and sticking to it. These fish will go down. And demos. Uh-oh. Ace Go could blast his way out of here with 1. Good little hit. And a castle now for Braedes. That's going to take some space. I was actually about to say I quite like it on the shoreline. An aggressive castle on the shoreline. That allows you to now fight underneath here on water if you have to. Prepping infantry armor, ballistics. Is there a barracks at home? There's not. Is there a barracks in the middle? There's not. There's 1 Vil working on a boar. And this largely feels like a little bit of a standard Pacific Islands game. Both players play water early. Now it's about the land transition. And actually, speaking of, are we about to see something a little bit fancy? Is this transport about to send some Vils over to Ace's home island? How many? And is Ace planning the exact same thing on the other side? Oh, oh, damn, that's a demo. Hang on a moment. Look at this. Check out the demo. They're both here. How much damage gets in and gets done? The first one got 253 damage. I've got a feeling the second one I'm not allowed to click it on Capture Age. Capture Age is not letting me click it, which is extremely sad. But if we have a look at the ships that were left, that's a decent hit, people. That is a decent hit. Keep an eye out to see what's being created. So at the moment, it's Karambits being loaded in with the Vils. If this guy lands, could be a little bit awkward. We're 3 from top. Doesn't know about the castle, so Ace could be in trouble if he runs into that. And now he's going to notice the Vils rocking up. And the Karambits rocking up. And the workshop being built. And the counterplay for Ace has not yet started. Okay, tower's coming up at home. Good. May need his own workshop soon. Because there's going to be a lot of pressure coming. And a castle drop too. Holy. Just not spending any... not wasting any time. Braedes is straight in with a castle drop. Has a Vil lead. This game is open by the looks of it. More Karambits being loaded. Castle will go up. Doesn't have any... no one is contesting this, so that will happen. Workshop now. No other fighting really happening. No counterplay, just some of the galleys here. But second transport as well, so that's going to send more Karambits around. The fires may work their way back. Now remember, Braedes did lose a fair few to Ace before. And he's going to get some revenge here. The fires get a few kills. But now we've got Rams in. Rams are in, and Ace has to run. Ace has to bail. I think this whole island is lost. So the question is, well, one, how many of them are not going to be able to leave? Oh no, pick them back up. Pick up what you can. 20 Vils, go, come back, try to get the rest. Try and get the rest of them. Yeah, largely does okay there. Feels like now Braedes gets to clean up what's here, gets some free stone out of it as well, and some farms. And I feel like plan now, take down that tower and just take down the houses and make Ace build a whole bunch of houses now. But Uni probably first. That's the important one. Dock second, that feels good, I think. The castle will get around to that. But Ace has nearly got double castle res. And we'll drop a defensive one on the shoreline. Could get to a fun situation where you can get castle v castle. We could have a treb war over water. Would be good fun. Ace does have a nice galley mass though. And it's a galley mass that, as the game runs longer, you want to make sure you have water control. So it's something that can mean that he keeps that water control or that water advantage. The stock will go down. We're adding transport ships. Okay, Braedes is maybe working a little bit too hard. We're adding a lot of bulk transport ships now. Not sure on that one. Do we need... These are weak transports, by the way. Not sure on that. We're still making galleys out of this dock. And yeah, fires. Braedes is low on that res. Low on fire ships. Low enough on res. There's no imp in the immediate for either player. Ace is now off stone. You can hear the rams still working away. This dock will finally go down. And transport, a bunch of karambits have come in. There are Giant Swordsmen and Fire Archers out though. And they go down, and Ballistics is in as well. So that's quite nice. Second castle coming up for Ace. Protected by some units. These rams... Well, the galleys are working away on them. I think it's good. Take down the dock. But fall back to the castle after that. Nope, gonna lose them instead. Feel like they may have been better served in another way. And holy docks! And imp? I thought I saw imp res. Where did the res go? Braedes is in a good spot, but Ace maybe with melee bonus. Braedes may still be faster to imp. But for now, the plan is, nope, we're getting back on water, people. Melee are dropping 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 docks. And did I see harbors? Harbors hasn't been researched yet. Harbors would be good on this map. Think about how much, you know, you can just throw some docks in random spots and they'll work away. They'll work away at the ships. I think harbors is a great tech on this map. Ace clicks up first. Vils are running out of jobs to do. Braedes adding another TC. So I think Ace will get the imp advantage. But both players are going to have an island to themselves. It was never really contested. They kind of just... One went right, one went left. And that's how it remained. Ace has a relic, which I like. Braedes holding a lot of food, but he's going to sell and click up. There it is. So he's not going to be too much slower. But now there's a lot of fire archers. There are a lot of fire archers. Outposting the sides. I think that's a good play. Allows for the vision to spread out a little bit. You don't want to get caught out now. Braedes will be feeling good about this. You just don't want to get caught out. He's not on gold. That can be awkward. And now he's realizing that. He's going to go take some. Traction trebs being loaded out as well. I feel like there's going to be a transport here. And Braedes may be in trouble. I don't know how ready Braedes is. Karambits aren't going to stop this. Karambits are nowhere near enough to do anything against these units. Braces coming in on these fire archers as well. Braedes could get overrun. Early chemistry here. We always remember this, but we forget about what siege ships can do. So it'd be interesting to see if Luchans come out. I guess you don't need chemistry for Luchans, but for Malay with the cannon galleons, you need chemistry. And now we get fire archers on a hill against TC, and they are burning this thing. They're doing so much damage, it feels like Capture Age is struggling. And I think this game's going to swing. Look at the Fire Archers. Fire Archer fans, in the chat, let yourselves be known. Because they're doing some work here. Oh, they're also just about to walk under a TC. Guys. You can see the burn. They're burning the villages. The poor villagers. They're fighting on water. The Ace has largely leveled the score up now. It's 90 vils to 104. Karambits cannot get... Nah, Karambits aren't going to work here. Scores are switching both ways. Blue v red. What's it going to be? Chemistry coming in now. Fire Archers, what do you do? We are getting Sitting Tiger now. Trebs and Luchans fire additional projectiles. Red Cliffs are in, so the fire damage... Yeah, that makes sense. The fire damage is in. But this TC has just killed all of them because they were sitting under the TC. Levels up a little bit. Back on water. Braedes not patrolling in. He's going to lose so much. Ace is ready to land with a... What's going to be landed with? At the moment, it's a gold mine. Oh, is that a problem? Okay, I guess he's still got 2 gold mines here, so it's not the biggest issue. Redocking here to be ready to go. Traction Trebs are out, so maybe it'll be another workshop. Braedes has Karambits. Again, it's just... It feels like it's just Karambits. And I don't know how that will get stopped. The Jans, there's a few Jans being created. These guys have got 7 pierce armor. What? Oh, sorry, that was yeah. Jans have the 2 modes. So that Jan at that point only had 4 pierce armor, but the full HP ones have 7 pierce armor at this stage. Can get the 8th. It can come in. More transporting, and this looks good for Ace. I don't know how the Malay gets out of this. Squid calling it the Woonova Reverso. I like it. Traction Trebs will slowly work away on this. Braedes has no res. Braedes out of res. He may tap out. He's got no res. I don't know where... Castle will go down, then everything else gets to run in. There's 44 idle vills. Has he got idle vills at home? Very much so. Just trying to figure this out, but I don't think it's going to work. The castle will go down. The TC is next. There's fire archers here. There is one bombard cannon out, and he is going to have to do some hero level work here. This bombard cannon is going to have to take down a lot. Take down a lot, but it's just going to be too hard. I think it's just going to be too much. The push is just too strong. The 100 Vils are working a little bit harder. He's actually adding fish again. I'm surprised by that, but maybe he's just going to try and fish out the back a little bit. Someone asked the other day, have you ever seen the wood cutting over the sides? And now we do. There we go. Ace has left. He's decided he has the control of the water to the point where the Vils can work their way to the wood lines around the outside. You never thought you'd see it, but now you do. And the bombard cannons now for... Oh no, he's aggroed the poor boar, the rhino. Why has he gone after the rhino? Yeah, Ace has decided, hang on. Wood is going to quickly run out here. I've got to go now. He can't go here. He can't use the other island just yet. Maybe he'll try to. So why not just take the wood on the sides? There's so much. Actually, this wood line here is amazing. You can actually probably drop a second lumber camp in here. Yeah, he's thinking about it in advance, going, hang on. Sure, there's wood, but when I reboom, if you get raided, you're going to have to reboom and the TCs are here. You're probably not dropping a TC out here. It's not Water Nomad. Castle comes up. 11 range. Bombard cannons have 12 range. So they can outrange... They can outrange a castle. Do siege engineers for Malay? Yeah, they get it. They don't have it, though. No thalassocracy either, which would have given these docks 10 range, I believe. Yeah, and what's the range here? 10 range on this. So the harbors would have prevented things going down. We're just going out to the next wood line. Why not? Look at this. Look at this from Ace. So aware. Now, Braedes doesn't have the same problem. He's got plenty of wood. Because he's on the bigger island, so he's been able to take a little bit more, but he's also got his... Feels like his entire eco is here. Holy, how many Vils we got? 89 Vils here. There's really not that many left over here. He should probably, if anything, transport himself back here. There's free stone. He's got a fair bit of res, so he's going to stick around still. But the cap ram push with karambits in it, it's going to have to find a way. 23 fire archers can go after whatever they desire. Down it goes. The water control working away. Luchan's being prepped as well, and that is what's going to cause big problems. Because the Luchans will be able to float around, maybe take out this dock on this side, this castle on this side. Here's the push though. This is the push. It's got to work. Get some nice hits with the bombard cannons. And again, Hang on a moment. And the scorpions are working away. Those are some big hits. And if the castle was to go down here, is that... What's that, a Hagwang? Is Braedes back in this? Fire archers go down. Castle goes down. Cap ram's still going. Prepping Hagwang though. Braedes is not done just yet. Petards. Couple of Jans are out. No, that is not how you use a petard. Absolutely not. Keep an eye out in case there's more. And again, the fire archers are kind of getting hit by these bombard cannons. The Jans can sit under this. They got 8 pierce armor now. Jans can sit under a TC fire pretty easily. Bombard cannons go after the traction trebs. Down they go. But on this side, we've got galleons with their... They now have 10 range, and they're going to take down a TC. Braedes is running out of space. Is that heavy Hagwang? Ace has so much wood, given he's taking wood around the sides, which is epic. It's absolutely epic. He can now start planning his trash build. He's going to take down this. Luchans are going to take this down. Braedes has a little bit, but he's got no water control. He's got no land control. Heavy Hagwang, not fully upgraded yet, but heavy Hagwang coming in. I think that's the tap out, and it is. It's 1-1. Ace on Pacific Islands. Takes it late with the Woo, and it's too strong. Too strong. Got imp timing by about 50 seconds on the Malay. And then his push, he was just on better units. Just on better units. You can see the speed the two players play out in the 40s. 113 karambits made. 74 elite fire archers made. And overall, res collected very much in Ace's favour. 2 relics as well. That helped tick things along. Military, lots of KD. Kills 230 KDs. Yeah, your jokes are... They're flying. Squid, really, really good. Timing advantage was there for Braedes, as you would generally expect, but as we saw, Ace got it to Imp, which was the big one. And there's the research counts. No, what have we got? Some fishing ships, 11 fishing ships total. No trade. You can see the rough speeds that the two players played at there. All right. I will prep game number 3. Extremely exciting. We got a game 3. It's on Canberra. That's some good stuff, right? We go to the capital for the final game. Should be extremely exciting to see. Whilst that's ready, we'll just go have a look at what they played. So we'll give Pacific Islands a 2, Canberra a 3. Swap that over. So Wu were played second, got the win. Malay were played second and lost. I imagine despite this being Braedes' home map, I imagine this is going to be Persians for Ace, which is probably the best Civ, which is why I'm a bit surprised at that happening. Ethiopians next would be my guess. Could be Italians, but Ethiopians were taken so early. Again, generally speaking, people are going to pick a Civ for their home map before they pick a Civ for their opponent's home map. Now, that's not always the way you should do it, but I think it's human nature, especially early, just the way to do it. Just what you think about. You often pick your home map because you like it and you're better on it, and you've maybe got a Civ or something that you've got ready to go. So I imagine it'll be Persians, Ethiopians. And how about this? It is not Persians, Ethiopians. It's Ethiopians, Byzantines. Ace has decided that Byzantines are the way to go instead. Is this because Braedes has got Ethiopians and Italians left, i.e. Archer Civs, and Ace wanted the Skirm Civ instead? Byzantines, in their own right, very good. Extra HP as well for them. But here we go. Braedes. It's game 3. Braedes is playing with the Ethiopians in the west. Switching back to purple. So, for those who have superstitions over colours, I think he played purple in game 1, got the win. Played red in game 2, got the loss. Now back to purple for game 3. Ace on the eastern side of Canberra, playing with the Byzantines. This map is played as sudden death. Also, Braedes Ace with 2 forward boars, which both players do. So now we get to see them maybe push deer, which Ace is doing by deleting a palisade. Looks like Braedes may try to do it by bringing a sheep across. Opens the gate. In we go. Deer is lured. How do showtells play into catters? Well, I'm going to go with poorly. They're still an infantry unit, right? And if they're an infantry unit, then I feel like you want to see the cataphracts do well. Royal Heirs, -3 damage from mounted units. Yeah, but I think cataphracts have like a plus, I don't know, something ridiculous. What's their bonus damage? What is the bonus damage? And see, Logistica. Okay, so if you get to Logistica, cataphracts outdo that. There's a -3, but there's a +6 on the other side. So if you do get to Imp, it's definitely the cataphract. I'm fairly confident it's the cataphracts here. Sheep actually scouting. That's risky. Docks are coming up in the middle. We haven't rewalled this. We have walled in a Ville for Braedes. Early hit there for Braedes as well. Nice little advantage. Is Loom in? Loom's in for Ace. So Ace decides to go with Loom. Actually, both players have gone with Loom. No. Cataphracts need Logistica for trample damage and the attack bonus. That's what the unique tech is. You need the unique tech for trample damage. Ball coming in. Okay. Yep. Lovely. Fishing ships, and now you get to see the dynamics underneath the pond. And the question is, how will the two of them go about this? We have seen pure water play. We have seen towers. We've seen castles. We've seen demos. We've seen dock blocks. It's all happened. Everything is open. It's just how do the two players want to do it. Now, Ace is Byzantine, so that feels like you would maybe want to start with fires and just go about things the traditional way. Ethiopians, don't know. What could they do? Something a bit different. Surprised that Braedes, given it only costs wood to drop an outpost, thought he may have dropped an outpost. And we're adding 4 fish. 4 fish for Ace. Both players up. Pretty similar times. A little bit of idle TC time for both. And then it will be about the fight. Gold. And that's a villager going out. Is it for a deer? Is it for something else? It's probably for a second dock. Nice. And it's all peaceful. But second dock will come out here. Not quite blocking a path through. Thing I like about Byzantines is the potential to get Drummond straight away. Well, on top of the already good things that are about Byzantines on this map, it is that when you hit Imp, you can immediately jump into siege ships, and those will work away at the TC if you need it to. So Braedes has picked Ethiopians over Persians and over Byzantines. So really intrigued to see what the strategy is here, given this was picked first. The choice was Ethiopians. It's going to be a tower. It's going to be a demo. Wait, demo from home. Okay, so there's another dock at home. Fires are coming in. Snipes a fish, that's good. Don't like this dock because a ship will spawn there. Scout goes down. Fire galley will get some kills. And Braedes is going galleys on what I can only call a very small patch of water. Interesting strategy call, this one. I don't like galleys on this pond. And in comes a demo on the Vils. Yes, yes. Look at that. Good work by Ace. There goes the 4 Vils. Get around it. Big boom indeed. Now the game quietens down a little bit. Demo rafts in queue. Demo rafts here as well. Braedes sends more Vils forward. 2 demos on the fires. not quite the same impact. There's a demo right. You can't. This galleys. Why are we playing galleys? They get melted. They can't. You can't micro so well with them. It feels like a wrong call here to play galleys. Fishing ships get demoed now. Nice. So, when we get told by the developers that demos under the new water rework will have a more specific role or something, as they're no longer going to be part of this water triangle, this is that role. Just to blow up space. Create space. Demo and cute. I like it. Again, he's already got 4 vills with 1 demo. Still some of the remains there. Never know what happens next. So risky to walk across shallows. So risky. They're just playing for Castle Age now, and it feels like Ace is going to win in terms of the race to Castle Age. I think he's made... What's he got? A few more kills there. Couple more vills. I guess killing the 4 vills is big. Ace will be up first and have a pretty decent advantage on it too. And straight to stone. That feels exactly like how I play this. Just ultra conservative. Straight to stone. Castle at home. Maybe a castle like just outside my walls. Another demo comes in. Oh, more demos. Oh, that's not too bad. I guess they don't work as well on galleys, but now the fires can jump in on top of this. Can't really micro. Again, Braedes is still going with galleys. That one's been cut out from his friends. And Ace is able to take all of them down. Especially with Byzantine fires. I feel like you just play fires. Even though you've got worse fires, you just have to accept that loss. That you've got worse, and you're just going to have to make more numbers. Compared to... Oh, that's a demo. Gets a little bit of damage in. Compared to if you play galleys, yeah, there's a chance that you can end up on top. But there's a chance you just end up nowhere. War galley in the front dock. I think this has got to get hammered down. Oh, I guess there's a demo. I wouldn't use the demo on one fight. I mean, whatever. It's here. It's done. But now you got to make sure you win this fight. Are you even going to win this fight? They fire so slow. Fire galley survives. War galley will come in. Big timing advantage for Ace. He's taken a couple off stone now. Gone to gold. Workshop at home. I like it. These boys could use a bit of repairing. And that will happen. Braedes going to lose a house. Down it goes. And could lose another house too. No. Going to go back to the farm. Going to go to the vills. And finally. Finally that ship goes down. So no one can take the fish at the moment. as Ace flies through. Braedes is finally up. Lots of demos. There's 4 in queue. 1 has already been created. I don't know if he's going to get there in time, though. Tower looks like it's going to go down as well. Ace is also going to have the res for a castle, which I imagine will just go... I'd probably even consider it here. Protect some of this res. Here. Demo lands. War Galley. He's going to try and get War Galley up. It should happen. Yeah, that War Galley will go up. Demo's out of here as well. Demo ship. This could be a big boom. Ah, he's used it on the wrong ship. Did he kill his own Vil at the same time? Castle res for Braedes. Where's it going to go? Castle res for Ace. Where's that going to go? Decent hit. Castle so far for... Oh, gosh. Transport. This is the way to do it. This castle's okay. And if we have a look from point of view... Ace is going to see it, but his Braedes going to see this. Any second now, there's going to be a transport with a bunch of Vils land. And the GG's called. The castle go down. No, he deleted it. I'm so confused. Did he see this? No way he saw it, right? Nah, he's got no vision on it at all. I think he just realized that at this point... He gave up on the castle, that's okay. But the fact he just lost everything at home... And he called it. And there it is. It's 2-1 for Ace, and that is how that played out.